All right, we're gonna get the show on the road, guys. I did not realize I was. I don't know, my stream's been a little bit weird. Yeah, no, we got Northeastern State versus UCO. Northeastern State, a new team, versus UCO, who's locked and reloaded from last season. Currently sitting at around 99 overall power rankings, which is pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie, it's the best we've seen in history of the RFCL. So, yeah, no, they're the highest overall team in the history of the RFCL. Whereas Northeastern State is quite the opposite and one of the lowest in the past few years, actually. I believe lower than last year's Space Force at 86 overall and 84 offense and defense. So we'll see how this pans out, because you forget Northeastern State's coaches were the ones, some that UCO had last year, as in Coach Wad, their OC, and then Martin, an offensive genius who's been known to put up some awesome offenses, especially at he changes UVU last year. I mean, he did awesome there. Colin plays. I think he was I know he was the head coach, but I'm pretty sure he had a hand in a lot of that play calling. So, he went back down to being an OC, and we'll see what that does for him. We're gonna head on over to. Let's go to Northeastern State first. See if we can start their journey off here pretty well. All right, Wad. It's a new journey at Northeastern State. New road set in front of you. How are you feeling coming in as your first game as head coach? All right, and Martin, I got a question for you. You've had some awesome offenses in the past, but you're coming up here with one of the lowest overall offenses I've seen personally in the past few seasons. So how are you going to prepare to combat just the low skill level players, and how have you trained them this offseason to deal with these high-powered big teams? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. All right, and then I mean, seriously, Wad, you've put up a super staff here. We got Sneak, won a natty as a DC at NSU, but coming out of NSU, you've now gone to NESU. Audio's muted.
Oh no.
Desktop's audio is muted. Martin, if you'd want to go over that again, just really quickly.
Yeah, the answer was I wouldn't say it's low skill issues. It's young guys. We got a lot of freshmen and sophomores. I think we have like 4 or 5 upperclassmen on the team, period. So it's been a system here for 2 seasons. There's no reason it shouldn't work for a third.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's very embarrassing for me. That's one of my first times doing that. I'm very sorry. Thank you for re-answering. And then Sneak, once again, how are you feeling about your defense this season?
Defense is looking pretty good. Honestly, not on the field just yet. Sneak is currently in aerial coverage on his way to the field. We'll see how everything looks when we get there. But I'm pretty confident in the talent that we have here. So.
All right, and Wad, since I couldn't hear you, any last closing words before I go on to UCO?
No, just good luck to UCO this season. It's going to be weird not being on that team, but I got to say, to not be part of UCO, I wouldn't have it any other way. This is a great staff and a great team. I'm excited to see where we go.
All right, well, that's all I got. See y'all.
See ya.
Also, I pulled a dumb 1 second. All right, we're good now. I'm having some technical difficulties here. I had to make some last-second adjustments to prepare for the cams.
One second.
Just let me know. Yeah, no, I had to make some last-second adjustments with the cams because I was expecting
There we
6
go.
people on cam, and then only 2 people can be on cam, so I had to make all these adjustments last second. So, yeah, Martin didn't realize but accidentally had his UVU thing up there instead of the NESU.
Wow. Wow.
I changed it though. But anyways, coming in with your best team-wise, skill-wise yet, Wad trained up the offense, but now he's left. So you basically just robbed him and got a bunch of offensive players off Wad. But, how are you feeling going into this game?
Kind of feeling, I don't know. It's interesting being back on controller. I haven't been on controller for like 3 seasons. So it's a definitely different experience. But as you said, we have a talented team. They have a talented coaching staff, though. So it will for sure be a close one.
All right. And if you had your coordinators here, would
I
you be feeling...
think Raider's going to be here. I know Gage won't.
Really? All right.
I don't know where Raider is, though.
Well, I mean, seriously, that's all I got.
Sounds
there's
good.
really not much to say. You guys, UCO is gonna be UCO this season, and I believe in y'all. You were locked and reloaded with a great staff, so yeah, that's all I got.
All right, appreciate it.
As they're still in the loading screen here. It's only gonna be Martin and Caleb on cam today. As I finally got Martin's NESU thing up there. They look the exact same, so I mixed them up a little bit here and there, but, it's all good. As I don't want to toot my own horn, but Lake Erie's 2 highest overall players are their kicker and punter. And then we got a wide receiver, but, people are going to be trying to get a sneak peek at our players through team rankings, and they'll just see our kicker and punter there and be like, well, that's fucking useful. Anyways, a big matchup. The battle for the state of Oklahoma here, as Northeastern State is going to take on UCO. The Sooner State Showdown, as they like to call it. A new rivalry that has been born here in the RFCL, as I have to turn off my Discord notifications. And the RFCL will be kicking off UCO to NESU. A team of old kicking off to a team of new, as UCO has Gage as their OC now, as he's not there tonight, but he will be offensive coordinating, or he will be coordinating the offense whenever he decides to show up. And same with Raider, an OG player. So UCO, I mean, they're going to be dangerous. They got the staff to do something with it this year. And, Gage likes to talk his stuff. So if they win tonight, I expect to hear a lot. Big rivalry. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Northeastern State. They need it down. My mic's not delayed. I just took a second to, get that out. And we're going to see this offense for the first time. Pretty early on, too. Already 8 seconds on the play clock. Looks like they're going to be taking their time, although we know they might go straight into hurry up from this as UCO presses. And that's going to be a delay game to start off the game. Northeastern State starting their career off, or starting the team off with a flag. And could this possibly be the story of their team? Or will they come back and show us that was just a single play fluke? I'm just kidding. Nah, but looks like they'll be going in this classic Wad offense here. This is Wad's main formation at UCO, and it seems like he'll be pulling that out at Northeastern State here too. Once again, 5 seconds on the play clock. Gonna be a pass. Fires. Hits his man wide open for the first down. Luke Cafferty on the 16-yard reception there. And they're in a hurry up now. And EC Bucky off to a hot start here early on in this game, as he hit an awesome pass to start the game there, EC Bucky. And they will be definitely a pass-heavy offense this year. This one's going to be run up the middle. And this one goes for around 8-2. Luke Cafferty again on the carry. And Northeastern State driving early. And if UCO it seems like that if Caleb can't get Raider in there, oh, Raider is in there now. So now the Raiders there, Caleb might have a little bit more doing on offense or on defense now. But big question is UCO's offense. What will they be able to do without Wad? I have no question about their defense being their usual. As he goes back behind the line of scrimmage, Jake Robertson from the tackle, but he has enough room to get the first down and a little bit more after he breaks it. And if UCO just had a couple more people there, they wouldn't have gotten the first down despite crossing the line. Forward progress, obviously. And now it's 1st and 10 for Northeastern State again. I believe it's been 4 plays and 3 first downs. So a very good offensive showing so far from Northeastern State. And I believe if they win this big, then they'll crack that top 3 pretty easily and early on in this season. As it's going to be a handoff up the middle. He has room. He's going to be gone. I think this is Luke Cafferty to the 5. Touchdown, Luke Cafferty. And wow, he's had a showing today. They have handed it off to him for 8. And then he just broke off for, I believe, a 52-yard touchdown. No, even longer than that. And that'll put Northeastern State up by 7 early on in this game. Wow. What a play call there. Just using the motion to distract their defense, making them think they're going to pass, and then they just run it up the middle for a huge gain, and this one's going to be returned all the way up to the 25. Hushmanzada and Wad might have a little bit of a sick stomach seeing that name. He knows he's one of the most dangerous wide receivers on his UCO team and was one of his favorite targets to hit, especially, and he's clutched up a lot of games for them, I believe. 2 last-second touchdowns Hushmanzada's had. Really great career at Central Oklahoma, but how will that fare now that Wad's gone? Heck, how will all of these UCO people fare now that Wad's gone? As their offenses look very similar right now. 9 seconds on the play clock. And it's going to be handoff up the middle. And Deer Green gets 5 yards. 2nd and 5 now. And UCO wanting to do the same that Northeastern State did. Because if they don't strike back here, it'll be looking pretty grim for the Bronchos. Also, I just want to thank UCO and NESU for starting this game a little bit early for me because, I got something to do tomorrow. Just so we can get this game streamed as, man, looking like they're going to blitz, and it will be a blitz. It's a run up the middle, though, and he gets 11. Nadir Green powering through to get some more yards than he should have, as he's got 2 carries for 16 yards on the day himself. Both these running backs having a showing today as Johnny Jolly back to pass. Going to fire, hit his man, but he dropped it, and he's freaking dead. I should have said the F-bomb, but, I don't say it, so. But no, he is dead on the ground. And that wide receiver is not getting up anytime soon. Johnny Jolly killed his receiver, but threw a dot. 2nd and 10 now. Blitz incoming. Fires! Hits his man wide open to the 30, to the 25, and he's ran down at the 25. Chris Daniel, 33-yard reception, and UCO is in business. As both these offenses are humming early, it seems. And it's going to be handoff up the middle. Nadir Green breaks a tackle, gets 2. Cut to the outside there, but there were 2 more defenders there that were just waiting for him. And he wasn't able to get much. As now it's 2nd and 8. And that's the thing. Wad knows every single play that Caleb might be calling. Unless if Caleb revamped something. Because Caleb, the only offense he's ever known is Wad's. So it's interesting to see what adjustments they'll make on defense to try and counter this. Is this going to be handoff up the middle? It's going to be a blitz, and it's going to hit, but Sam Wilson's still going to get 4, getting carried forward. But at the same time, Wad's offense was just that good, especially for UCO, that he could just do whatever he wanted to do whenever. So we'll see how that team overall affects this gameplay as well. And that's why I believe it'll even out the match here. Because even though Wad knows everything that Caleb's going to do, Caleb can still do it. Because he's got the players to do it. And Wad might not have the players to stop it. But at the same time, once again, green in motion by, it's going to be a pass. And Johnny Jolly going to fire, hit nobody. And that's the first incompletion of the day. 4th and 4. UCO's probably going to take the field goal here. And what a stop by this defense. Once again, I was going to say NSU had like an 89 overall team, won the Natty with Sneak as DC at that. So, wait, it's missed. Field goal is missed, and it seems like that they got the wrong kicker in or something, because that kicker sucks. Caleb should really check his kicker. That was like a 30-yarder up the middle, and he missed. Yo, I just watched the replay, and Caleb's face just went from smiling to like just like shock. And I mean, mine did too, but somebody's got to make that into a GIF, as that's a man in motion, and it's going to be a halfback screen, swing screen, and Jake Robertson's going to take it for 18 yards. And they're looking at their depth chart now because they don't want Jake Robertson there, it seems. As Marcel Powell's the running back 1, but he's not getting any of the carries. That's Luke Cafferty getting all the carries here. Jake Robertson promoted the running back 1, it seems, after that run. So they want him there. They want him getting those passes. Good for Jake Robertson. Now it's 1st and 10 for Northeastern State. UCO has proven insufficient at stopping them so far this game. I believe they haven't had a negative play yet. And this could be a blowout if UCO can't get anything going here. As I don't know what they're doing now. Seems like they promoted the running back to starter. I don't really know what's going on here. Jake Robertson's in the backfield, though. 9 seconds on the play clock. Going to be a run up the gut. And UCO lets him get 5 before taking him down. Yeah, it looks like Marcel Powell's back in there. But they got a formation sub to put Robertson in there in the split offset. Just calling out their stuff. I don't mind. But, 2nd and 5 now for Northeastern State. If UCO can stop him here, that would be huge, but haven't done so yet this game. Looks like it's a blitz. Man in motion. Gonna be a pass. Fires. Hits his man. Diving catch. Garrett Chavez, 12-yard reception. And EC Bucky is on fire so far. And it's 1st and 10 for Northeastern State. Making audibles as a quarterback. Play action. Fires. Hits his man on an out route. Blues Clues. 11-yard reception. And he is spreading the love. It's going everywhere. All his passes. I think he's hit a different receiver every single time. He hasn't hit the same receiver yet. So, really, really inclusive play calling. Getting everyone involved is Northeastern State right now. And as for UCO, they got to find a way to stop this passing and running game because, quite frankly, Northeastern's just doing anything and it's working, as I believe this will stay. He might have got his feet in there. I can't really tell. If it's reversed, that would be really good for UCO because it'd be their first incompletion of the day. But it stands. He got his feet in, it seems. Yeah, he got his feet in there. 1 foot right there. And another big play. And under center, finally, it's going to be play action again. Fires, hits his man wide open across the middle. Blues Clues 13-yard reception, 1st and 10. And EC Bucky looking like a Heisman-level quarterback right now, by the way. Could we see a Heisman run from him this year, as he had amazing stats last season, but seems like he was never, quite frankly, rewarded for them, as that's going to be Marcel Powell on a 6-yard rush. And it's 2nd and 4 now for Northeastern State. And UCO really don't know how to stop them, it seems. They've tried everything. As 2nd and 4 now, making audibles as the quarterback. They might be going for the end zone here. And no, it's just going to be run up the middle. And it's 3rd and inches, their first 3rd down of the day. Gonna no huddle here, though. UCO on their toes. And what'll it be? Could be seeing a pass here. And it will be a pass. And he fires, but his receiver wasn't looking. He was wide open. And now it's 4th down. And it seems like they're just going to get the QB sneak here. It's usually a given, but not always. Sorry, Mom, I'm saying his pizza as he easily gets it and more on the QB sneak. EC Bucky showing his strength and his will. And they're staying in goal line here. It's going to be play action. I already knew. Going to fire, swatted away. Dangerous pass. Could have been picked. Smadisque, whatever, how do you say his name? Swats it down. And it's 2nd and goal now. And those were their first few, that 3rd and inches incompletion and that swat were the first few incompletions of the day for EC Bucky, as he is averaging, I don't know how many yards per throw, but it's a lot. And it's going to be another pass from under center. Going to fire, hit his man, touchdown, Northeastern State. And thank you, Mom, for the pizza.
You're welcome. It took 2.5 hours to get here. Bring that box back upstairs when you're done. And you don't need to stay up late. You've got morning practice. You understand,
Got it.
right?
And take it up and good. Northeastern State makes it 14-0. Also, if you're liking the stream so far, make sure to like and get active in chat. Nobody's said anything yet. Nobody's first. Can't believe nobody said first. Nobody wants to be first? I'll be first.
Whatever is left over, bring it upstairs, okay?
Thank you. Because it's 1st and 10. For Broncos. Gonna be back to pass Johnny Jolly, trying to get him warm. And he misses his man by a mile. And he's 1 for 4. Not a good showing so far. Dang, my fat ass might need to get Blaine in here to commentate for me. That'd be awesome. Gonna be a run up the middle. Nadir Green gets the 1st down and more. 14-yard rush. And their run game's been pretty solid so far, as he averages 8 yards a carry. Now it's 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Taking their time after that 1st down. Gonna be another run. And he runs backwards. Don't quite know what he's doing there. And that's just unfortunate. Really nothing you can do about that. Seems like that defensive lineman's gravity just pulled it towards them. Or it might have just been some wad black magic. It's 2nd and 12. And this pizza is really freaking good, by the way. As Johnny Jolly's making some audibles here. 8 seconds of play clock. Going to be a pass. And he fires, hits his man across the middle to the 50, to the 45. Sam Wilson, 21-yard reception. And they're in the no huddle again. Seems like it's going to be the last play of the quarter unless they let it wind down. No, it's going to be another pass. Going to fire, and they'll have one more play. Yeah, UCO not able to get their passing game going so far, but that man's wide open across the middle, and he's going to get the first down. Ray Smith going back to make a catch. Somewhat of an errant throw, but it avoided a pick, so this is going to be the last play of the first quarter. They no huddle again. Going to be another wide open man. He's going to break a tackle, get to the 20, spin around, but there's a flag on the play, and you could see holding, as it will be holding on the offense, it seems. And this will be going back. Some more black magic from Wad. First and 20, but this pizza never tasted so good, dude. Man, as that's an incompletion from Johnny Jolly, and we'll have Pars joining us in this booth so I can eat finally.
I'm about to dip after you get back, but share your screen real quick so I can cast this and you can eat.
Yeah, dinner came in at the worst time possible today, so.
You're fine. You're fine. I'll do this, and then when you get back, I gotta dip again.
Alright. Yeah, don't worry, it's a small pizza. It's not
You can mute up whenever you want. I can go. You just focus on eating. Pizza sounded good at least.
Yep. Alright. 2nd and 20 now, so I'll mute.
Alright. 2nd and 20, Johnny Jolly back in the split offset formation with Nadia Green and Mr. Fortnite card next to him. I don't know why they didn't redshirt that man. Probably just so we could say $19 Fortnite card. I think, almost intercepted by Connor Goodson. This Northeastern State team is coming out swinging today. Definitely against the 99 team. The best team in the game is showing that they're actual trash. As NSU is up 14-0 with EC Bucky as quarterback. Empty set. Johnny Jolly by himself in the backfield, bunched to the top. He's going to look at the top first, come back to the left, find nobody. He's going to throw it over the left. He's going to throw it deep into double coverage. It's picked off. That's, oh my goodness. He's trash. He's awful. He's the worst quarterback in the game. Threw in the double coverage, number 22, number 24 there. Not even to Hujman Zada. Where's Hujman Zada when you need him? The fastest man in the world. And he's not there when you need him. Ridiculous is what I say. Three through five, Sam from the side of the boys in blue. The boys in green, however, are packet split offset. That's all we've seen all game. Luke Cafferty to the right. Robson going in. He's going to hand it off. I believe they're running. Man, that play has worked every single time they called it. They called it 3 times. 3 times for 70 whatever yards. Split offset is godlike for this team. That's fun. Mason is on this team, and he went for the spread. He said UCO would cover. Everyone else said that they would not. But there's a lot of time left in this ball game. It's only the second quarter. Finally not in split offset. And it's going to be another handoff up the middle. He's going to bounce it out to the outside. He's going to go try to trunk a man over. Second and inches. That's the third run back they've used. Pick a guy and let him play. Blues Clues in the huddle. It's because people like hearing my voice. Also, I just say the dumbest things possible to try to get y'all to interact. 155 Prowl, not the best that I've had problems with, but we'll see how it works here as everyone's going to be standing up. Oh, red hot, easy Bucky. Oh, no. Back to pass, looking, firing. The blitz got picked up so nicely. He had so many people open. Hits the corner route, which is arguably not the throw there, but he hits the corner route for the first down. And UCO sends everyone, and they couldn't get home. Everyone. And they couldn't get home. What? Fix your stuff, defense. Best defense in the game. They sent everyone. They blocked 5. Couldn't get home. Yeah, that's a red-hot quarterback for you right there, hitting that corner route. Arguably not the route. The flat route was wide open. Could have been a first down and more. I don't know if you got all the yards from the corner, but that corner was dangerous of a throw by C. Bucky. Back and split offset, another handoff up the middle. This time it's Jake Robertson for a first down. That's the third back to carry the ball. They're over 100 yards on the day already. The second quarter just started. That was 9.3 yards per carry from Jake Robertson. Blues Clues up at the top. This is going to be that. Oh, it's finally the swing pass, and they are ready for it. Oh, my goodness gracious. What is going on? Someone check how many missed tackles there's been as Jake Robertson just runs through a man. I know he was red hot, but he just ran through his man. That man got ran through hot. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, third running back in the depth. No, this is Luke Cafferty. I can't tell numbers. A running back number 44, Ahmad Bradshaw. Throwback to all of my old men. Watching the Giants for Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs. That's the only number 44 I know. Jason knows what I'm talking about. Dollar in the you're in the red zone. You're running dollar. Some weird picks here out of that split offset. There's a lot of different screens that I've never seen called before in my life. I've split offset right there. I think it's just to scare people. Handoff up the middle. That'll be Marcel Powell for you. Uping is on the grind, people. Uping is on the grind. Take that with what you will. We'll see how that works out for them. Hopefully, they're able to do something. They got a nice-looking quarterback in Josh Allen. But anyways, we're at the opening game. That fullback angle is winning this game right now. You call that fullback angle, it's in the end zone. I'll tell you what happened for the first quarter to be 20 minutes long. They're passing nonstop. Nobody's running the football. I mean, even when they're running the football, they're hurrying up, so it stops the clock every time they get a first. I told you, fullback angle. I called that before they even ran the play. Called that before you ran the play. But no, so even when, like, the only people running are NSU, and when they run, they get a first down and hurry up, which the clock's. So just about every play, the clock is stopped. Usually you see like a lot of second down, third down, fourth down. No. God, I called it. I said NSU by 40. Blaine gets a lot. Blaine understands you, dude. I have zero faith in UP. Ricky Spencer on the return, only giving up 99 yards. They got an interception, averaging 6 yards per play. Or 6 yards per. Not per play. Chaclet Bleu. How is Upine getting more chat interaction than this game right now? You got to wonder, if they had Coach Gage, would this team be sitting in a better spot? I think so. Good for you, Kenny. Good for you. Oh, it's a run. Nadir Green with the run. Shout out, Nismo. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back, by the way. You can keep on commentating if you want there. You're doing an awesome job. I'll color you.
No, you're fine. I do have to go. The wife's downstairs. I ran upstairs when I heard you were trying to eat. Just so somebody could take over so this man could eat.
Oh my goodness, dude. I really appreciate it, though.
No, you're fine. I would stay with you, but I took the wife to the ER last night. So,
Ooh. Yeah.
But I'll talk to you later.
And thank you, Pars, for joining us. We really appreciate it. Getting some chat interaction as I finally have my first chat while I'm commentating. 1st and 10 for UCO. And this dynasty's gone. Dynasty's gone, guys. Oh my goodness. Wad was the UCO dynasty, it seems. As it's going to be run to the right side. And he's demolished. Oh, no, he breaks the tackle. $19 Fortnite card. Gets 5 yards. Who's the best sidekick in the RFCL? I don't know. I don't think it's just Watt. I think it's Martin, too. Martin is cooking. Oh, my goodness. Martin is cooking. And Sneak. And I'm sure Sneak isn't even calling plays right now. Honestly. Nah. I gotta piss him off somehow. Yeah. How will UCO respond? Passing. We'll see what they do. Gonna fire. Apparently missing their passes. Johnny Jolly is 3 for 11. And from Heisman candidate to worse than Lauren Ward, apparently. By the way, Lauren Ward is a dog. I don't know why people I used him in a scrim. Lauren Ward was a motherfucking dog, dude. Third and 5 now. Get back to pass again, Johnny Jolly. Probably going to miss again, honestly. As he fires. No, he makes a pass. Mari Evans, 18 yards. I mean, he's got open wide receivers, but... Dude, he's missing him, man. He's missing him, and might this just be the Wad magic? Maybe... Does Wad really just... Is he the QB whisperer? Who is that? Is that John? That's Johnny Jolly! He's injured. He's down! Johnny Jolly was injured. He's still in the game here. And it's going to be run up the middle. He's hit in the backfield. Still gets 3 yards. Johnny Jolly still in the game despite being injured. I guess he's a dog? I mean... I don't know. I feel like Jack Marius did it better, but, you know. Yeah, no. 2nd and 7 now. UCO finally getting some positive yards. I mean, they have been getting positive yards all game. It's just that I don't even think UCO's punted yet. I don't even know what's happened. It's going to be stuff behind the backfield. $19 Fortnite card. So it's the field goal miss. And then... What else? There was a missed field goal from UCL. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I think they just punted. Oh, no, it was an interception. Yeah, the interception and the missed field goal. And Northeastern State started the ball, so that's how they have 21 here. So, UCO really needing to score here. If they can score here and get the ball back and score again, it'll be 14-21 or 6-21, according to these new UCO standards, apparently. As never mind, it's gonna be a touchdown. Ushman Zada finally getting the ball thrown to him And he makes the most of it as that's a touchdown pass for UCO. I mean, finally, dude, they've been in the red zone like 3 times this game. They haven't converted once. Any points. They're like 0 for 3 in the red zone right now. Make that 1 for 3 or something. As UCO finally scores. And watch out, man. I mean, UCO ain't out of this yet. But to be fair, you left Northeastern State with a whole minute on the clock. I mean, a whole minute on the clock for a team that's been scoring in 30 seconds on you the entire game. I mean, they're going to score pretty fast here. Guys, this is clearly just going to be a play action. And it is. He's going to fire deep. Is this going to be a touchdown? No, it's intercepted! What? He throws an interception! Wow, EC Bucky going back to last year's habits where he'd go 9 for 12 and then just randomly throw an interception. I mean, that's the EC Bucky we all know and love, just randomly throws picks. But, hey, as a coach, I'm sure you want him throwing those every now and then. You know, it's a one-on-one ball against the 99 overall team. What could go wrong? As UCO going to be back to pass. He's going to fire, hit a wide open man on an out route. He breaks a tackle, gets to the 45. Sam Wilson loves the out route breaking tackles. I don't know why. He's done that twice this game. And Johnny Jolly looking decent now. I mean, that was a wobbly pass. Back to pass now. Going to fire again. Hit Ray Smith now. Their little MVP. And yeah, he's making sure not to leave too much clock. He's letting it chew here and not using a timeout. That's a little bit smart. Back to pass again. Johnny Jolly going to fire. Hit an open man. That's a first down, so they won't have to use a timeout here again. Although if they don't get the first down here, I'd use a timeout. But they got to change their kicker. Their kicker didn't even make it from the 25-yard line. As it's going to be back to pass. Going to hit another underneath route to Ray Smith, and now they use a timeout. I mean, Blaine, seriously, dude, Caleb's not bad. I mean, why were y'all talking like they were going to destroy him when UCO made it to the red zone almost every single one of their drives? They made it past the 50. They've been moving all game. It's just that they did some UCO stuff. As it's going to fire, hit an open man. It was an all-out blitz. And Ray Smith gets 12, and they just gave him free yardage there. By the way, they're not even in field goal range yet. Like, their kicker, I bet you would miss it from here. They missed it from the 25 or whatever. And Johnny Jolly back to pass again. Gonna fire, hit an open man. He breaks a tackle. I'm not even gonna pronounce that name. 15 seconds left in the half. Can UCO score? Can they do it? Looks like there's an open man. No! He's hit behind the backfield. Almost sacked, but he barely gets that out. And that could have been dangerous. But UCO's rolling here. We'll see what happens. Where's the damn defense in general? There's been no defense but 2 picks. 2 picks are the only defense I've seen this entire game, dude. Oh my goodness. Back to pass again. What will this be? Johnny Jolly having all the time in the world. Gonna fire, open man. Touchdown, UCO. And UCO scores before halftime, and they get the ball back. And what a comeback by UCO so far. They were down 21-0. Score, get a pick, and score again, all within a minute before halftime. And what a game this is. I'm glad I took the over on points. By the way, I took the over on points, guys. If you can't tell, I'm happy right now because I took the over on points, which was 56.5. 56.5, dude. That is wild, and it is right. It won't even be enough. It has to be like 63. They've almost hit already. They've almost hit the over already, man. I'm dead serious here. As back to pass, gonna fire one last time. Misses his man. EC Bucky's cold. Oh, boy. That is not what you want to see out of Northeastern State right now. as UCO has took the momentum right out of their hands. That is crazy. Bucky, I'm not wrong. Bucky, I'm not wrong. Let me know when I'm wrong, Bucky. Let me know when I'm wrong. Yeah, it's back to pass again. Gonna fire it, but he hits his man, and guess what? He's warm again. He's back on his stuff. And we're gonna go to UCO first, honestly. I feel like that Gerald deserves his interview right now. And Gerald down 21-0, but you get the ball back at half, and you're only down by 7. How are you guys feeling, especially offensively, Gerald?
I mean, start of the game was horrible. There's no other way to put it. It was a horrible start. But you know, we got a score, and then Raider came up with a big pick on the defensive side and wrote right back into it. You know, we get the football here. Offense is rolling. We hope to keep it that way. But yeah, we feel like we're in a great spot here going to the second half.
Also, before I get on the Raiders question, what about that kicker situation? You missed it from the 30?
Yeah, I swear to God, if we lose this game by 3 points, there will be a kicking competition at UCO next week. And whoever, yeah, so keep out looking for the.
I'd hire someone from the stands right now, like Texas Tech did, man. I'm serious. He might miss an extra point. I mean, anyways, Raider, your defense really came up clutch in those final 2 minutes. And now you've dropped EC Bucky's confidence just by a little bit. But how are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Pretty good right now that we've actually got some points on the board and we're coming back. But yeah, we have to be better on defense. Like, we're just kind of getting torn up on the ground, in the air. It doesn't really matter. So I got to figure out something that'll work better for us in the second half.
All right. Well, they've been running, they've been passing. Like, what are you planning to stop more than the other? Because they're really doing both right now pretty solidly.
Yeah, I think we need to focus on the run game, really. I mean, obviously, in the national title game last season, that kind of killed us, and it's killing us right here. So we really got to find a way to stop the running game more so than the pass. Obviously, like, we got that interception, and I think we'll be able to contain the passing game as long as we can stop the run. So.
All right, well, that's all I got. Good interview, and hopefully you guys can complete this comeback.
Appreciate it.
NSU, an awesome start to that game, but the last 2 minutes weren't probably the best. Wad, what's your thoughts?
Yeah. I don't know if you were done talking, but you just cut out.
No,
I'll go ahead and respond to it though. Honestly, yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better way to start the season, start this game. 3 straight drives, 3 straight touchdowns. A bit of a disappointing end of the half with that pick. Should have slowed things down a little bit, taken what they gave us, kind of thing. Go back to that slow, methodical kind of game plan that we had to start this game, and just keep doing what we're doing. I think we're doing all right. We're in a good position. So,
see, I bet the over. So slow, methodical, but a lot of scoring, please. Anyways, Coach Martin, your run game's been awesome today. Your pass game's been awesome. But this pass game has slowed down a little bit. What are you planning on doing to get this passing game back up to par after that interception that only probably slightly bothered his EC Bucky's confidence?
You know, he threw a 50-50 ball, and we didn't come down with it. So we're not worried at all. You know, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Like Wad said, we're going to slow things down. We're going to take what they give us and rely on Bucky and Powell and Cafferty to make plays.
Yeah, and honestly, that's exactly what I said when he threw it up. I'm like, yeah, if you're an OC, he throws up a 50-50 ball, I'm totally fine with that. It's it was like 3rd down, I believe. I don't know. Anyways, I got a question for Sneak now. Is he even there?
no.
All right, so we can start this half. All right. Good luck to you guys, and we'll see you guys for the overtime interviews. I hope.
Sounds good.
I hope. You guys know I love overtime here. We're going to go to the all-cam view here. Coach Martin and Coach Caleb. We would have had 6 people on this cam if Gage, Raider, Quad and Sneak decided to be on cam, but none of them did. So, yeah, no, we only have 2 cams today, and we can fit them all in one. So I didn't even need to show that. I just wanted to show that. Anyways, UCO is gonna take this back. Oh, there's gonna be some pancakes, but the defender gets up just in time. Ricky Spencer, not called that name yet ever. So UCO locked and reloaded on freshmen everywhere. Even their overalls locked and reloaded. So see how that's been doing for them as I'm getting crushed in fucking fantasy. Oh. UCO coming out with it. Shotgun formation. Give me another pass. Running back on the block here. It's going to be fired, and he's smacked in the middle. Wow, absolutely smacked there. And yeah, he just got demolished, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. UCO starting off not too good. That's going to be another pass. He fires into traffic. 2 UCO receivers there. None of them caught it, though. And that's going to be illegal man downfield or offensive pass interference. And Northeastern State is probably just going to decline this, it seems. Paul Atreides on the coverage there. And yeah, that was offensive pass interference. The guy was holding them both back. Already blocking. Smart stuff, of course. Now it's 3rd and 10 for the Broncos. Really need to get this here. Northeastern State's offense has been borderline unstoppable. It's going to be back to pass. Fires intercepted. This could be a pick 6 to the 20, to the 15. Johnny Jolly is the man to beat. No, he stopped him at the goal line. Johnny Jolly stops Paul Atreides from getting the pick 6. What an effort by the QB there. Seems like he was pissed off that he picked them off, but oh boy. How wasn't that a touchdown? Looks like that reach was just really bad. And this is going to be a QB sneak into the end zone. No, it's going to be a run. And they're not going to stop it. Marcel Powell into the end zone, making it 28-14. And a disastrous start for the Broncos to start this game. Wow, and I'm going to turn up this Lofi beat to calm down the chat. I'm just kidding. No fat lineman is getting downfield in 3 milliseconds. Maybe. Kickoff, though. And how will UCO come back from that disastrous play there? Going to be returned to the 25 to the 30. Casper Hushmanzada on the return there. Gets to the 30, it seems. And I'm turning these Lofi beats off. They're too laggy. And UCO's going 5 wide from the get-go. Right after that Johnny Jolly pick, too. So I wonder if they're just trying to get his confidence back. Because, I mean, seriously, that's the only way you're going to get back into this game. And right now, we're at 42 points overall. We are 2 touchdowns away from the over. Gonna fire, hit his man. Or no, we're like 3 touchdowns away from the over. That's going to be a first down. Starts off an underneath route, and that's a good way to get his confidence back right there. 26 pass attempts on the day, by the way. Very pass-heavy game so far. Making some audibles, back to pass again. Has time. Hits his receiver to the 30. He's streaking down the sideline. Ray Smith. 37 yards. And what a passing play by Johnny Jolly there. And you love to see it. Some offense from UCO after that last drive where they didn't even gain a yard. And Johnny Jolly already shaking off the pick. 1st and 10 now. Man in motion. Can be a jet sweep. Jeez, he's slow. Holy cow, never do a jet sweep again. That was not it. I mean, they had the blockers, but he's no DeAdrian Lawson. He's no JD Weeks Jr. For Blaine, at least. I know Blaine will get mad at me if I don't say that. We got a 2nd and 11 now, though. Yep, you're exactly right, Jason. The rest of the week will be a bunch of one-score games. This is all the scoring you get this week, buddy. It's going to be another pass. And he's going to fire. There was a man there, but he holds on. Kasper Ushmanzada holds on to that. Good play there. And it's 3rd and 9 now. It's JD Weeks Jr. Or Weeks Jr. I don't even give a crap. Blaine. He'll just get mad at me for anything. He's like a woman, dude. That's what happened in OC is like. As that's going to be complete. Sam Wilson tiptoeing out of bounds as he almost didn't catch that, but keeps his feet on. Pretty good play there. It's Casper, who's your daddy? It's a great nickname. That is a great nickname. As you know, we're starting the season off of a bang. I really like this game so far as it's 1st and goal for the Broncos. Going to be a run. Keeper by Johnny Jolly. He's going to slide down after a couple yards of gain and scissor the other player to assert dominance. Second and goal now, and they need a score here. They need a touchdown because Northeastern State is definitely gonna be scoring when they get their hands on this ball. It's gonna be run up the middle, stuffed after 2 yards. Green on the carry, and good play call there by Northeastern State, barely stopping it. Third and goal now for the Broncos. We'll see what they call up here. And they could just run 2 QB sneaks. Might be a little bit of a smart move. As it's 5 seconds of play clock. It's going to be a run up the middle. And he's stuffed. And it's 4th and goal. I guess you got to go for it here. You wanted to get some yardage there, but you didn't. So, if I had a minute of poof, I'd be asking, what's the play call here? And yeah, I agree. Play action. Play action, baby. That's what you need to do here. But they're going heavy, so they got a right outside linebacker as a tight end now. So it looks like there won't be no play action. As that's going to be a toss. And Deer Green going to stiff arm a man and get stuffed. What a not great play call. Because they got absolutely demolished, dude. Wow. And I feel like that 2 QB sneaks would have done the trick there. I mean, they weren't run committing at all. They weren't blitzing. They were ready for anything, frankly. And UCO now, they need a safety to stay in this game. They really can't do anything less. They need a turnover safety, and their defense just needs to come up and clutch here. Man in motion, going to be a run up the middle again, and he's free to the 15-yard rush by Luke Cafferty. He actually gets around to like the 17. And he's averaging 18.8 yards per carry. Have a day, Luke Cafferty. Nah. Not as good as Adrian Lawson, though. But, Or JD Weeks Jr. Just so Blaine isn't mad. As 1st and 10 now for Northeastern State. And they're driving per usual, I guess. Gonna be a pass. And, wow, defended well by Saul Goodman there. And 2nd and 10 now for Northeastern State. One of their few play calls that doesn't go for a gain. And UCO might have found something on defense here, but we'll see. Second and 10 now for NESU. Could see a little bit of that play action here. But no, it's going to be a run, and he's stuffed by this UCO defense. 3rd and 10 now, and that is 2 plays that have not gone for a gain. And now we'll be seeing a pass. And yeah, no, I think they'll be going heavy again here. I think. Yeah, in that I form again. So it's definitely going to be play action. Watch Chavis here on a corner route. That's probably going to be the target here. As he doesn't see a man open. This O-line doing its work though. Gonna fire. Misses his man. And what a great job by that NESU O-line to give him as much time as possible, but he just wasn't able to find anybody who was open. So Northeastern State will be punting. And UCO now really could have used that score. And it's going to be returned to the 45 by Hushmanzada, or Casper, who's your daddy. 1st and 10 again for UCO after 2 lackluster drives. They'll be going 5 wide again. Really trying to get Johnny Jolly to shove this ball out to his receivers here. As that's going to be incomplete. I think they just have Hushmanzada on a streak every single play, just in case he burns the defense, so they can just have an auto touchdown whenever they press. You know, as soon as they press, it's just an auto touchdown. As he was streaking wide open there, the fastest man in the RFCL. As Hushmanzada is definitely getting streaked here, and he's on a streak. Will he be open, though? No. He was on a corner route, actually, and he got stuffed. 3rd and 10 now. 2 missed throws from Johnny Jolly. And bunch on the right side, spread on the left. Making audibles is Johnny Jolly. Gonna be back to pass again. Gonna fire, hit an open man. I think it's Ray Smith. No, Josiah Gardner, new name here for this wide receiver room. Seems like he's worked his way up onto the depth chart. And that's gonna make it 1st and 10. And watch Gardner there. No, he's on a slant, it seems. Hushmanzada, though. Or no, it's Daniels, actually. That's Chris Daniel. I just think any white boy is Hushmanzada now, as Hushmanzada is just him. He's number 7, though, and that's number 6. Yeah, be back to pass again. Fires, hits an open man. He gets upfield a little bit. Ray Smith, 6 yards. 2nd and 4 now. And UCO hitting the 350-plus offensive yard mark. Pretty solid mile marker for them. This has been one of the longer games in RFCL history with all the passing going on, as we've now eclipsed, I believe, almost an hour since start time. You know, an hour since interviews, but the start of the game was 57 minutes ago. Usually the game would be almost over by now. So this is going to be a run up the middle and stuffed. NESU was expecting that, and they dealt with it pretty well. And now it's 3rd and 5, really needing a 1st down here. Believe it's 4-yard territory. Man in motion. It's Green. Back to pass. Johnny Jolly gonna fire. Hit his man. But it's not enough for the first down. Heck, it's just 4th and goal. It's 4th and goal. It's basically 4th and goal. I guess you got to go for it again if you're UCO. I mean, you don't know when you're getting the ball back, but you have proven to stop their defense. So, with the amount of time left in the game, you always could be fine with kicking the field goal here. But it seems like they're just going to run the same damn play that they did last time. I really don't think this is working, whatever they do. Unless this is play action. It's got to be play action for it to work. No, it's going to work! Wow, $19 Fortnite card on the touchdown run. And Northeastern State, despite it being the same exact play as last time, wasn't expecting it. And the kick is up, and it's good. 21-28. A one-score game. Heading in, nearing the start of the 4th, end of the 3rd. And what a play call by Gerald there. I mean, I wouldn't have done that, and he did it, and he got it. So, really just, that's why he has 2 natties, and I only have 1 at the end of the day. And he's going to be stuffed behind the 15. Not too good a field position there for Northeastern State. And that returner, he had a lane. Decided to go to the other side, though, for some reason. But his mans have made a blocking path, pancaking some of the defenders. It's now 1st and 10 at around the 16, 17-yard line. Going to be a run up the middle now. UCO not able to stop it because it gets 8. And they're in a formation that they like now. And on a roll. Back is NESU. And that's going to end the 3rd. All right. Going into the 4th, it's a 7-point game still. A huge pick from NESU to start this half has helped them keep this lead so far. And another 4th down stop at the goal line. So NESU's defense coming up in clutch whenever it can. Both these DCs showing why they're good DCs in this league. Raider and Sneak, because that's going to be the 1st down and more. Marcel Powell, 11-yard rush. And UCO said that they'd stop this run game, but they haven't. So now it's 1st and 10 for NESU. And heck, they could possibly run out the rest of the quarter here. It seems like that they're going a little bit of a no-huddle. It's going to be a run up the middle, and he breaks a tackle, but he's stuffed after the next one. Luke Cafferty again. Stuffing them for a 1st down after they got that 3rd down conversion there. Or, I mean, stuffing them for 4 yards. I'm tripping, dude. What the heck? Well, I'm not actually tripping, but you know what I mean. 2nd and 6 now. Split offset. And he audibles 10 seconds on the play clock. Yeah, no, they're taking their time. They're running out this clock. And he's going to miss a tackle. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get tackled. Wow, what a move. But, hey, Jake Robertson only getting 5 yards to carry, where their other guy, Luke Cafferty, is getting 16 yards to carry. Definitely not boosted by that 50-yard run, by the way. 3rd and 2 now for NESU. I mean, if you're UCO, you got to get the stop here. There's really no sugarcoating it. You need this stop here to stay in this game. And looks like they're bringing some heat. Gonna be motion, and that's gonna be a halfback swing. He's gonna get room. There's a flag, though. Could this be being brought back? It's holding on the offense. It's brought back. And what a huge call. Refs making up for that earlier call against UCO. And that is just awful, awful for Northeastern State there. Caleb summoning his own black magic out of nowhere to get a call, as this is just two teams of black magic fighting each other with black magic, it seems. I love saying that, by the way. As it's going to be a pass here. He's going to fire, hit his man. Doesn't even matter. Marcel Powell, Northeastern State's black magic, proves superior here. 1st and 10. As that's not magic, that's just a completed pass, but you know what I mean. Well, now 1st and 10. UCO struggling with their play calls, it seems. Gerald, the inexperience on controller, kind of showing. Man in motion again. Going to be a run up the middle, though. And he is stuffed after he gets the first down, though. Exactly 10-yard rush. Luke Cafferty again, making a name for himself. And we didn't really see a lot of him last season, as they were all focused on EC Bucky last season. But this first game, he is as hot as Volcano, and it's showing out as they did a heat check. And they are also chewing this clock out, so this could get really dangerous for UCO. They just can't stop this run. And I mean, the 5-2 worked earlier. They were just fine when they were in the 5-2. I don't know why they go out of their 5-2. I mean, they stopped the pass, they stopped the run out of their 5-2, and now they're going 1-5-5 prow. No, Tanmay, only UPenn does brown magic, and it's why they were 1-8 last season. Anyway, 2nd and 6. We'll see what this 1-5-5 prowl does, but I don't have high hopes. Six seconds on the play clock. Gonna be another run, and he's gonna get the first down, Marcel Powell. And as I said, I did not have high hopes for the 1-5-5 prowl. So don't know why they wouldn't go back to their 5-2. They're going goal line now. Hell, whatever works. Gotta do what you gotta do. Although, watch out. They audible out of it, it seems. Probably going to be a pass here. Yeah, no, definitely a pass. Robertson in motion. Watch out for him. Might be going to Robertson here, as it will be. He's wide open to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Breaks a tackle, stumbles, and goes out of bounds. And NESU, I believe they're being outgained on offense by UCO, but still are about to go up by 2 touchdowns and ice this game for good. And chewing the clock here, as even though he went out of bounds, the clock's still running. A little bit odd. Might be some more of that magic there from NESU. It's going to be a run up the middle. No, a keeper by EC Bucky, and that is wide open. Touchdown, NESU, and that is going to put this game on ice. How will UCO respond? I don't know, but even if they do respond, it's looking pretty grim. They still got 3 timeouts, but they're going to have to go goal line from the get-go. Really, just a lot harder Yeah, Jason, how about you come in here and say it? I get a little bit awkward saying that stuff, okay? Anyways, it's going to be returned by Ricky Spencer. And I would be pissed if that man was returning for me because he sucks. Bench Ricky Spencer. That's what I say, at least, but nobody respects my opinion. I don't know why. I can never guess, but you know. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. We'll see what they can pull out here as it's back to pass. 2-man rush. Gonna be across the middle. Fires. Not a first down, though. So that's gonna chew off some clock. A good stop there by NESU. Keeping him from the first down marker. Back to pass again, Johnny Jolly. Good blocking. This time it gets first down. Not quite out of bounds, so you do got to go hurry up. And 2 minutes 12 left on the clock. They're going to have to score quick here to get anything. Clock's ticking again. Gonna fire. Hit an open man. And he's brought down at the 40, Ray Smith. And almost under 2 minutes left now. After this passer will be gonna fire, hit another open man. Nadir Green on the reception. Johnny Jolly eclipsing over 350 yards now and 2 touchdowns. Having a solid day so far, but UCO still down by 2 scores despite that. And it's gonna be another pass. Johnny Jolly all the time in the world. Gonna fire, hit an open man. He could be in. No, he's not. Nadir Green. And he might be injured. They won't be able to hurry up out of this because he's injured. And I think we all know what they're doing is, yeah, he is injured. Nadir Green limping off the field, but he's still able to walk. If I'm to guess, he'll be out for either the rest of the game or 2 weeks. But you know the blitz is coming here. You know it's coming. And it's coming in hot. Fires. Touchdown. Josiah Gardner. And it's 28-35. And they might have to go for the onside here. Yes, they do have 3 timeouts, but you've not been able to stop them. And you don't want to give it up to that chance. You know, if you stop them after the onside kick, you know, you stop them after the onside kick, you got it right there anyways. You're starting at the 25. And why would you kick this off? Oh my goodness. I mean, onside kick it. You get the ball back slightly less, but there's a chance you get the ball in the first place. But, you know, like how weird this game has been happening. It's not a bad thing to say that, but, you know, literally 1 first down and the game's over here. We'll see what UCO can do. I wouldn't be trusting in your defense here, though, if I were you, with how they've played so far this game. But it seems like they will be trusting in their defense. As that's going to be a toss to the outside. And that's going to be a first down. And that might be game. No, it won't be game. But it'll be damn that much harder for UCO to get that ball back. As you got to pull out your best blitz here. None of that sissy crap, you know? Everything you got here now. Gonna be a safety blitz. That's pretty solid option, not even gonna lie. They reset the play, though, to bring those safeties back up. Five seconds on the play clock. Feels like it's going to be run up the middle. Is a run up the middle. And is stuffed. 2nd and 8. First time out comes out of UCO. And it's official now. First down will win this game. And that's why you wanted to onside kick it there. Because 1 first down and it seals it. And it's either they get the first down either 10 yards up or they get it 10 yards back. As Nadir Green is out for 9 weeks with an abdominal tear, and that's going to be a screen pass, and he's stuffed. 3rd and 3, and that was a little bit scary there. Oh yeah, the over did hit. By the way, I am one smart motherfucker. Stroke it, baby. Stroke it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a professional gambler. Anyways, 3rd and 3. This is the game. They'll probably go for it on 4th down here if I'm to guess. I mean, you're at the 50. It's game. Wad's got balls of steel. I mean, and you can run commit here if you're UCO. But he doesn't. And this is going to be taken to the 30, to the 15, and they should have just let him go because that will be game. NESU ices it, and that will be the ball game. A simple knee, and it's over. And since they're kneeing it out here, we'll get these interviews over with. I'm going to head on over to NESU. Hey, I'm gonna head on over because I mean you guys are just needing it out. Obviously, I'll get.
Kick the field goal.
Call a Hail Mary here. We'll see what happens. Anyways, how are you feeling after that first win, Wad, as a head coach ever?
Man, I'll tell you what. This game could not have gone any better, even with the pick we threw and some of the mishaps we had. For a first game, can you ask for more? Genuinely. Played amazing on offense. Played amazing on defense. Never trailed against the probably number 1 roster in the league. Severely disadvantaged on the players on the field simply because they're young, and they showed up and they balled out. You cannot ask for more. Great staff.
And Martin having a hell of a game. What are your thoughts on your offensive performance tonight?
I mean, Coach Watt and I met a lot over the offseason, and we came up with a lot of ideas, a lot of plans, just for a super efficient offense. 28 rushes for 239 yards, 3 touchdowns. 12 for 18 for 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. We did throw that 1 pick, but we were perfect in the red zone. Perfect on 4th down. We were 60% 3rd down. We were just efficient, and that's what this team needs to be for as young as they are. And so, picture perfect game for us.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Averaging 8.5 yards per carry as a team is one hell of a feat, Martin. Especially knowing that you were kind of big on the passing game before going into this game. You absolutely ran all over their faces tonight. So really just a round of applause for your awesome performance. And you are clearly in the lead for OC of the year right now. Sneak, hell of a defensive performance. You stepped up in every single way you possibly could. Even though this UCO offense was really giving the run to your defense. That you could just tell the play calling was on a different level tonight. How are you feeling?
Pretty good, actually. The defense played amazing. The play calling was there. Obviously, just had a few miscommunications between us and the players, such as on like some audibles and stuff like that.
Watt's fault.
But you know, it's one of those situations where it's a new staff with new roster. You just got to build up that chemistry, and we played absolutely amazing for being a first year staff and first year with these players.
Game 1.
I couldn't ask for these guys to play any better. We almost got a pick 6. Got a lot of pressure on Johnny Jolly. We were all up in their face, so I couldn't be any more happier. And obviously I'm used to dealing with underrated defenses, so I'm excited to see what these guys can do the rest of the season.
All right, well, that's all I got. Really great game from you guys, and we'll see you guys next week because you guys have the longest wait because you played on Sunday. Good luck.
Absolutely. Sounds good.
Sorry I kept you waiting a little bit. They actually have all 3 coordinators with them today, which you guys didn't, but was that just a spark of what we could see with Gage as OC?
Yeah, I mean, we got the offense going kind of late. You know, it's hard to come back from 21-0 and then put ourselves in the bad position when we open the second half with the pick. So it's disappointing, but trying to move on from Watt running the offense to getting someone else in. It takes time, and Johnny had 300, almost 400 yards, so that's something to work on. The picks is really what the problem was. Lost by 7, missed field goal 2. Disappointing that we lost this game, but a lot we could work with on offense. Defensively, got to figure out the running game problems. Just got gashed through the middle, and we've tried everything play call wise. So may have to go look at some depth chart changes. But not the way we want to start the season out. But we have been here before. So
All right. And, really, really good response there. I mean, Gage is indeed coming back next week. He just wasn't there today. And Raider, you'll be on cam next week, I'm sure. So, really, how are you feeling going into your next game? Because I know you weren't there for the entire game. You missed the first 2 play calls, and those are usually the most important play calls.
No, I feel fine. Obviously, like not the result we wanted, and the defense didn't look good, but it's week 1. Changing systems with the offense and everything. I think we're gonna be fine. So just obviously have to work on the run game, and I'll look at that and also look at maybe like Caleb had mentioned some depth chart changes, see what guys are better against the run or whatever. So I don't know. Overall, I feel all right.
All right. Well, that's all I got for you guys. Really great game today, and we'll see you guys next week versus whoever the heck you face, because I don't have the schedule.
appreciate it.
All right. Well, that's the game today. We had a good time, fun game. UCO actually had more yards than NESU. NESU just had more touchdowns and more points. So we'll see y'all next week.